Just want to ask a quick question here. How many people here love Motown music? Raise your hands. Everybody, okay. Thought so. So Motown was the sound of young America. Why was Motown so important? Because it was really the first time in history of recorded music that rhythm and blues or race music appeared side by side with pop music generated by mainstream white artists. And it was crucial to the development and direction of all pop music which has come in the 50 years since those glory days of Motown. It also served as a social and cultural bridge between the races, providing a safe and fun path to help break down barriers in what was up to this point a segregated business and a segregated country. This course, which is actually part one I'm talking about now, which starts Thursdays 1 to 3 on April 6th. This course covers the Golden Age of Motown, 1960 to 70. It's a natural extension and a more comprehensive version of the individual class that was part of my original class, my rock and roll road trip. It'll concentrate on the people who started, nurtured, and established the label as the driving force behind American pop music during this period. The course will do this through lectures, photographs, recorded music, live clips, question and answer question, and the use of live music that I do in all my classes. I play the piano, guitar, and sing, and I choose appropriate examples from each week. There'll be special guests who will appear on stage with me. That'll be a lot of fun. Not only cover the most well-known acts, of course, but some of the lesser-known artists and songs and aspects of the subject. And this is how each week will unfold briefly. Week one is all about Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy was the type AAA visionary who started Motown, and the origins of the label. We'll examine what it was that motivated this amazing entrepreneur who started off with only $800 and built a billion-dollar empire. Week two is Smokey Robinson, a musical force of nature. We'll look at Smokey, the fabulous singer, the gifted songwriter, and the brilliant performer, and what made him tick. Week three is the unforgettable female singing groups of Motown that brought class, elegance, and fire to the label. The Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, the Marvellettes. Week four is their oh-so-smooth male counterparts, the Temptations, the Four Tops, the Contours, the Isley Brothers, and Junior Walker and the All-Stars. Week five, we look at the great women singers of Motown. Mary Wells, the late Tammy Terrell, Diana Ross's solo career, Brenda Holloway, Kim Weston, and Gladys Knight. The last week of this class is a tribute to the legendary Motown studio band, who was also known as the Funk Brothers. And we will take a look at Hitsville, the studio and the office of the Motown label where all those great hits were made. Now in June, for the abbreviated 4-week OLLI session, we will continue this class on Wednesday afternoons. Some of you may be wondering, why did he leave out some important names? I'm not. I'm just going to do that stuff in the summer. And those 4 weeks are going to be Divided Soul about Marvin Gaye, The Inner Visionary about Stevie Wonder, the writers and producers, namely Holland Dozier and Holland and Norman Whitfield, and the 1970s. Motown moves to LA for better or for worse. And during that week of Marvin Gaye, we're going to talk a lot about social and political connections between Motown and what was happening in this country. Now, real briefly, I am teaching another course in Lafayette and Casey's going to help me, and we're going to start that class, I believe, March 28th, which is a Tuesday morning. That is the second part of the second 6 weeks of the course that I started here with, which is a rock and roll road trip. And I know a lot of folks in this class have been to one or both those classes. I've got some new wrinkles in that class, so it should be fun. So I hope to see everybody either here and or there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.